Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome. Welcome back to my gaming corner. As you saw in the updated averice conquest video, that very portal spawned while we were killing the blood vermin to get our averice conquest. And I then went and did all of the bounties in Act 1, hoping for a Ring of Royal Grandeur. And if we look at my follower, I got one. So now with her Sage's Passage boots, we have the 3-set bonus, so double the amount of Death Breath to drop. Because I have 2 pieces of the Cane set on with the Ring of Royal Grandeur, when a Greater Rift Keystone drops, chance for another one to drop. And then I have invincibility with the Spotters of the Car, so none of my gear will ever have to be repaired. I gave her Tyrael's Might because I didn't have anything else for her. She has a broken crown, so whenever a gem drops, a gem that is in our crown, aka topazes, will also drop. And then we have the Flavor of Time, so pylon effects last twice as long. And then we have the Nemesis Bracer, so if we ever come across a shrine or a pylon or something in these rifts, then we can spawn enemy champions in. And then she has a Ring of Royal Grandeur and a Unity. I wanted to get her a Convention of the Elements, but I haven't found another one yet. I have mine that's ancient, but not for her. And then she has an ancient Smoking Thurible, so she cannot die. And I now have my build set up to where I can survive in Torment 16 and not have it be so brutal. I recorded this video once before yesterday when I was a freshly minted level 70 wizard that just barely got my Hadrig's gift for the offhand I needed for my Firebird set. I had the Talrasha stuff just gathering the rifts as I was leveling up. I was getting Talrasha stuff, and I was a freshly minted character, and I went into a Torment 16 rift and recorded it, and it was brutal. Like, there was a level when you're on the battering ram bashing into the Pandemonium Fortress, and it was the 3 Rift Guardians on that little platform, and one of them was Veracity, so there was just poison pools all over. There was nowhere to stand. It was brutal. I spent nearly 45 minutes just on that one level of the rift. It was that bad. Well, guess what? I can survive now. So what I'm using is I am using my Talrash's Phoenix build. So for a weapon, we have Death Wish, and you want to try and get the best Death Wish that you can. I made it Sanctified Primal because I had the 110 Primordial Ashes, and then it came with crap gear, no attack speed, no intelligence, a lot of vitality, life on kill, and that was it. It's like, wait, where's my bonus? Where's my plus damage? Where's the extra poison or cold or what? It was crap, so I re-rolled it and it came to that. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not Sanctified Primal anymore, but whatever. So I'm using a Death Wish. And then I'm using the 6-piece of Talrasha. I'm using a Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube, so I'm using the gloves, the chest, the amulet, the pants, and the belt of Talrasha with the boot, shoulders, and offhand of Firebird. And then with the Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube, I get the 6-piece of Talrasha, so there's the 2-piece, 4-piece, 6-piece set of Talrasha, and I get the 4 set of Firebird. So this build plays like Firebird, but it also plays like Talrasha. It's the meteors that do the most of the damage, but like when we find a champion pack, we'll just cast our non-channeled fire spell and they'll be annihilated. So you can play it just like you would Firebird as if you weren't a Twister Firebird wizard, you were like a Meteor Firebird wizard. It plays just like that, but it's using Talrasha with Firebird. But because we have the 4-piece of Firebird, we get to zip around and cast Teleport all the time because we'll have a 50 stack of combustion stacks. So yeah, this is on Torment 16. As you can see, Adventure Mode Torment XVI, which is Torment 16. Let's look at the level of our materials. Now, I've had to use some because I've made some things and I've rolled some things, but let's look at our levels of material. So we have 6,600 reusable parts, 4,800 arcane dust. We only have 850 veiled crystals. We have 2,200 death breaths. Now we're going to get a whole lot more because we can get double death breaths now. And we have 177 forgotten souls, 700 of Conduran runes, 587 Nightshade, 587 War Tapestry, 585 Corrupt Angel Flesh, and 584 for the West March Holy Water. And then we have the other stuff, and we have 367 Greater Rift Keystones. But yeah, we're in the 500 range. The only reason I have 700 runes is because I was doing the Act 1 bounties over and over and over again to get the Rings of Royal Grandeur that I needed. But yeah, we're at the 580 range for our crafting materials from each specific acts with 2200 Death Breaths. Let's jump in and see what we find. We're going to get the 4 stack of Tal Rasha, and then we can survive. Okay, so these are all champions. Bugger. We don't have any legendary gems. We have a Zeiss rank 0. We have our Boon of the Hoarder in rank 50, because that's the only legendary gem I leveled up for the Avarice conquest. And it is prudent to full clear these Enmity Rift levels, because you'll find champions, rares down here. They drop Death Breaths, they drop legendary gear. We just got 6 Death Breaths from them. Okay. Destruction's Wake. We're in the first part of the Forbidden Woods, or the Eternal Woods, and there's just rank and file enemies, and we're just going to kill them. But you see, it's like when the meteors strike, that's when they die. Meteor hits them, they die. Kerpow, they're dead. But if we want to cast a whole bunch of meteors on them, we can. Especially on these minions and the elites, because my meteors will just do a nightmare on them. Okay, and then there's guys down here, because these guys can also drop legendaries. We haven't found any legendaries yet, but we are getting plenty of gold. Okay, next level. We're down here. This is the one where it's like last man standing. This is in Act 5.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Okay, looks like we get a source. That's our first legendary. As our second legendary, we get a helmet. And the source we get looks like Mycon's Ball of Hate. Actually, it might be... No, Mycon's Ball of Hate. And we get... Oh, gosh. Get the enemies out of here. 8 Death Breaths from that. And we get a pair of pants. We've got 3 legendaries so far. Okay, next level. Tail's End. So we're on this level with the Rane Cave right there. And Belt is our 4th legendary.
I'm unstoppable.
Oh dear, shouldn't stand and desecrate. Gotta kill the elite with our meteors. There we go, he's dead. We get 6 Death Breaths from him. 5 and 6, 7 legendaries now. Wow. I need my 50 stacks so I get my teleport back. Okay. And then we have to go up here and kill the random monster that will drop our portal to the next level. There we go, there's our portal to the next level. We'll go pick up this loot. Okay, next level we're in Tristram's Fate. So we're in actual Tristram now. Ah. Anyone that even wants to attempt to get up to us is going to die in a meteor shower. Hex, Patron of the Mad, is now dead. We haven't had a whole room of nothing but champions for a whole buttload of Death Breath. This is kind of a disappointing run, isn't it? Okay, double shot. Acrid Necropolis, we might be facing Rift Guardians. We are. So we got Tethris, we got Veracity, and we got Orlash. Let's murder them. You missed me, Orlash. We're just going to drop meteors on them, watch their health just disappear. Oh, we should probably heal. There we go, there's one of them dead. Who did we kill? Veracity? Now we just gotta kill Tethris. Oh my gosh, just die already. I'm throwing meteors on you. Die. There we go. Okay, we were at 7. We get 8, 9, 10. We get 11, 12, 13, 14, and we get 4 Greater Rift Keys. 3 Greater, we've got 7 Greater Rift Keys. So 3 bosses, 7 Rift Keys, and I just lost my 4 stack of Tal Rashas. Oh, bugger. Now we need to go find the random monster around here that will open the portal to the next level. Okay, where's the random monster? Okay, this is weird. Oh, It appears we only get... This was a crappy level. Only 2 levels? I thought we got at least 4. Oh, well. Corrupted Angel Flesh. Look, we're getting 20. 20 of each of the crafting materials. Did you see that? Oh, okay, there is right there on the portal. Arcane Dust. Yeah. So let's go back to Tristram. And then we'll look at our levels. We didn't get a thing of nothing but champions. So for our Death Press, we're still at 2200. We didn't even hardly get a full inventory. So we stay at 66, 48, 878 Veil Crystals, 2200 Death Breaths. But our Kandaren runes now are 600 instead of 580. Because we got 20 of each of the things. I've seen as many as 50. You open it up and you get 50 of each of the crafting materials. So it is very incredibly lucrative on Torment 16 because you'll get a buttload of materials. And like I said, you can get anywhere from 20 to 50 of the crafting materials at the end. I wish I'd gotten more levels so we could have seen more stuff, but we had fun. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and they can enjoy the adventure just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. Diablo 3 is just a game, and games are meant to be fun. And if you're not having fun, then you're not doing it right. So one final thing that we need to do before we... Oh, new transmog for shoulders. Interesting. We need to count how many transmog items we got. We looks like we've got new Child Wash's elements. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fury of the Ancients is what we got. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 legendaries. Just from that one rift. It was like 3 levels long, and we got 17 legendaries from that rift. That's how lucrative they are. 17 legendaries. We got 20 each of the crafting materials for the Act Bounty crafting materials. We got, how many Greater Rift Keys did we have at the end? 376, so we got 7 more plus 4 at the end, so another 12. So we were at 364, now we're at 376. So you'll have your Greater Rift Keys, you'll have your Act-specific bounty materials that you need. I have 600, all I've done is just run those rifts. And it is so lucrative that it is well worth your time. You don't have to run bounties anymore. You don't have to run regular Nephilim rifts anymore. You're going to get the legendary gear you need from the Enmity portals. You'll get the crafting materials you need from the Enmity portals, so you can re-roll your gear, so you can upgrade your stuff. You can do everything you want to min-max and optimize your character. You can get them from the Enmity portals. So I hope you will take the time to actually go out and explore this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous world that is Diablo 3. Yes, I know there are some people that's like, we don't like Diablo 3, it's too cartoony. I mean, I get that. But I personally love Diablo 3. I tried playing Diablo 4. I can't stand Diablo 4. They gutted the wizard. There's no arcane spells at all on the wizards. No disintegrate, no nothing. And the game is like hyper realistic and hyper gritty, and it doesn't look as beautiful and stylized as this. And I love the way that Blizzard games looked back in this generation, like the way that World of Warcraft looked when they upgraded all the models in Warlords of Draenor and in Legion, how that looked, and how Diablo 3 looks. I love this stylized game to where it looks believable, but it's still Blizzard stylized. And remember that when Diablo 3, and especially this part, came out, Chris Metzen was behind the story. He was behind the quest. He was the creative director at Blizzard, and he was over all of this. And I just love the way that Diablo 3 looks. Even the detractors that say it's too cartoony, yes, I understand Whimsyshire, Whimsydale, they're very cartoony. But the actual just game of Diablo 3 and all the various areas you can go to explore, to find these Enmity portals, the game is just beautiful. So go out and explore it. Get your Enmity portals. They are lucrative. They will give you everything you need to maximize and optimize your characters. and do it on the highest difficulty that you can, because the higher the difficulty, the more mats, the more keys, the more death breath you get. So I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and meet me next time for my next video. And I look forward to showing you many other cool things in various other games and other new adventures in other worlds. And I hope to bring you those adventures as soon as I can and as soon as I have the time to do it. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.